year is 323 BC. The mighty Alexander the Great has just died, leaving behind one of the largest empires the world had ever seen, yet without a clear successor. The vast territories from Greece to India were ripe with potential, but also primed for conflict. As the dust of Alexander's conquests settled, his generals, known collectively as the Diadochi, began staking their claims. What followed was a series of chaotic wars and strategic blunders that dramatically reshaped the ancient world. The Diadochi conflicts were defined by tumultuous power struggles among these powerful generals. Each sought not only a share of Alexander's empire, but the prestige and legitimacy of ruling it. One of the earliest and most striking blunders was made by Perdiccas, the regent appointed by Alexander on his deathbed. Perdiccas was tasked with the impossible, keeping the peace among Alexander's fiercely ambitious commanders. His decision to marry Cleopatra of Macedon, Alexander's sister, in a bid to solidify his power, proved disastrous. The move alienated many allies, most notably Antipater and Antigonus, and ultimately led to his assassination in 320 BC. A significant, bold move during the turbulent years was the infamous partition of Babylon. This agreement, in theory, was designed to divide the empire's provinces among the Diadochi. However, the reality was far from peaceful. Years of war, betrayal, and changing allegiances ensued. Seleucus and Ptolemy emerged as two of the most adept survivors of this chaos. Seleucus secured his place in history by founding the Seleucid Empire, forging a new Hellenistic era in the east, while Ptolemy captured Egypt, establishing a dynasty that would last nearly 3 centuries. An intriguing strategic blunder occurred with Antigonus One-Eyed, a general who nearly established his dominion over the entire empire. His ambition knew no bounds, but it was his overreaching and attempt to crown himself king that rallied the other Diadochi against him. The eventual result was the Battle of Ipsus in 301 BC. Antigonus's army faced a formidable coalition of former allies. The battle ended in his defeat and death, a pivotal point that spelled the end of his dynasty's dreams of glory. The Diadochi conflicts are also a masterclass in the importance of alliances. Where Antigonus failed, others like Cassander understood the power of strategic partnerships. Although he started as a relatively minor player, Cassander's shrewd alliances enabled him to secure Macedon, marking a willful act whose boldness lay not in the battlefield, but in diplomacy. Through battles both on dusty plains and in polished courts, the Diadochi Wars showcased the dangers of overreach, the consequences of rash decisions, and the chaos of power unbridled by the temperament necessary to wield it. As time moved on, the world of the Diadochi drifted into history, but their actions laid the foundations for what would become the Hellenistic Age. This era was characterized by a merging of cultures, a spread of Greek influence, and the seeds of modern civilization scattered across foreign lands. Though ambitious and often reckless, the tactical missteps and bold endeavors of the Diadochi encapsulate a remarkable period, where the decisions of a few shaped the future of many. In the annals of history, the Diadochi continue to serve as a lesson in the eternal dance of ambition, power, and destiny, a story of blunders and bold moves that still resonates today.